The word Hinduism itself is a word given by outsiders to the religion of India. In fact, there is not one religion called Hinduism. It is an amalgam of at least 6 religions, which we call Hinduism today. This amalgam happened about 200 years back, 200 to 300 years back, when the British came to India. Because they wanted to administratively have one religion in India. So for which they brought about this amalgam and called it Hinduism. Before that, the name of there were 6 religions, and collectively they were all called Sanatana Dharma. The word Sanatana means very ancient, at the same time ever young. And Dharma means how you live as per your character. Each human being has a character to live by. You live as per your character, as per your role. That's Dharma. The Dharma of a tiger is to be carnivore, is to live in the jungle. The Dharma of a cow is to give milk to the calf. Similarly, each animal, plant, every hill, the planet, everything has got its own Dharma. Similarly, humans also have their Dharma, how to live. Ethics of living, values of living, ethos of living. So that is what the ethos of this land was. All the 6 religions of this land collectively enshrined as to the living methods, codes of good living. That's what this whole religion of Hinduism expresses. Gods are what you look at. Actually, we never had the concept of gods in Hinduism. It was more divinities, those that are divine. The very word divine comes from the root word, Sanskrit root word, div, the English word divine, and the Greek word diva, which comes from the root word, Sanskrit word. There is a similarity between the Greek word div and the Sanskrit word div. And India is called as Divya. That's why you got a lot of girls by the name Divya also. Okay, div means to glow. Anything that glows is divine. Now the question is, what is it that doesn't glow in the whole of creation? Everything glows. The sun glows, the moon glows. As a human, you glow, I glow, this pen glows, this camera also glows. So everything is divine.
If it didn't glow, you wouldn't see it. If it didn't glow, you wouldn't perceive it. So it is glowing, it is radiating some form of energy. It could be light energy alone, it could be some other form of energy, heat energy, or different kinds of energy in the spectrum of energy. So it is, everything glows. So anything that radiates energy is glowing.
Is divine. So it is understanding this concept of divinity and living in sync with nature is the embodiment of Hinduism. When you say this embodiment of Hinduism, then it's been there from the very... So nobody created this religion of Hinduism. There is no one particular person who came and said, "Lo, here I give you Hinduism." No. It's existed from the time man started realizing all these things. From the time when animals started realizing it in their own way. From the time the plants started realizing this in their own way. From the time the fish started realizing it in their own way. Before that, from the time the germs, the amoeba, the microorganisms started realizing it in their own way. From the time the earth, before that the sun, before that the galaxy started realizing it in their own way. Before that, when the Big Bang occurred, the universe started realizing it in its own way. So it is from that moment, the realization of what all this is about, that's when you can say Hinduism came into being.